Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be forced out of bounds for a very solid return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, right?
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Milroe. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's to the rookie from Miami, Elijah Arroyo. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Vikings' 23-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 23, here's second and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Now he'll run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
That's good.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Hey, check that. Check. Get it.
Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's large.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
Score Seahawks 7, Vikings nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Pass quickly out to Jefferson. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
To the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
For Justin Jefferson.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down coming up. Throwing again is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
On first down, it's Milroe. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
The 46-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. This one complete to Campbell. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Smith on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That's to the rookie, the fifth-rounder, Torrey Horton. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Alert! Alert! Hey! Let go!
The run up the middle, it's Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Now Milroe. Quick throw, taken in. And he will score! Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Makes the score Seahawks 14. Vikings nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Left wing 19. Let's go. Mike, 10-60. 10-11.
In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time.
35-yard line.
It's second down. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. Pick up of 14 on that ball. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. We talk about a quarterback getting bailed out, and that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down.
As he throws and is incomplete, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air once more is McCarthy. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up a better field position as their offense takes a field.
33. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
On the jump.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Ready, ready?
They'll run right. Here's Walker. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That's touchdown, number 11 on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down, here's McCarthy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Now, screen set up for Mason. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
At the 22-yard line.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down as we take down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. 3rd and 11. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie second-rounder. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Let's go now.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now gives to Walker running right, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
41-yard line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock stopped at 34 seconds to go until the break.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Stack. Ready.
Regular play action now with Milrow. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Justin Jefferson.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
The 38-yard line.
Out to Jefferson. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Will wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now McCarthy. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. First and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
Incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be third down. Here's McCarthy. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Minnesota.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. Because that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Hook the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
7 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Here we go. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. This one complete to Campbell. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hockenson. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Just to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
On the ground is Mason.
Jordan Mason, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's first and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Mason. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown!
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man cover.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Gray gonna return it. get touchdown short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hurt, hurt. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Well, here, down the field, will fall, incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Ready? Buffalo 80, Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, set. Hook.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
This running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Come 19. Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be close to the first down. Just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Get up. Get up.
This one on the floor. To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11-12 on the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
struggle. Play action here with McCarthy, who outs another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 31
So a
yards.
big one there to start the drive. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Left side here. Caught by Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
The Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action, it's Milroe. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27
His
yards.
fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Really nice job there defensively, adjusting on the fly. They loaded up with a lot of big bodies to stop the run. And then it was the big tight end that tried to leak out towards the back of the boundary. So they were able to get there just in time and force the incomplete.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll look to run with Edwards. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run, and he will take it in himself. Jalen Milroe, touchdown Seahawks. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
42, Vikings 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Moving outside the pocket, he manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Ready up.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18, right in. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60, trap 60, track him 60.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is caught. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Is good. Makes the score Seahawks 42, Vikings 21. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Ray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Go, Reed, go. Deputy.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass, the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Right there, hurt.
Handoff, running left, it is Walker. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Myers now to add the PAT.
Myers for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead.
49. Vikings 21. Jason Myers to kick off for
So the
Seattle.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Go check.
Here's a handoff to Walker. He works free, right side. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. You might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
To kick off for Seattle.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bobcats, Cowboy 8, 70 Rangers, Mustang 19.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.